Hi guys, welcome back to another English language video. In this video, I want to share with you 15 words that aren't pronounced how they're spelled. And all of these words have something in common. They all have silent letters. These are probably one of the hardest things in the English language I find, especially if you're just learning English. Silent letters trip so many people up and it makes you make lots of mistakes when you're trying to pronounce certain words. I did a video recently on curiosities about the English language, and in that video I mentioned the word Q and how to pronounce it correctly you only really need to pronounce the first letter of the entire 6-letter word. So that got me thinking about how many more words are out there that are spelled really weirdly and pronounced not in a way that you would expect. And I came up with this list of 15 words that are quite weird in the way that they're spelled. A lot of them I know how to pronounce, but a few of them I didn't know how to pronounce and I still don't know if I pronounced them correctly. I'm not an English teacher, I'm just a very keen English language enthusiast. So if something sounds off about my pronunciation, please do forgive me. And yeah, please do comment below with the correct pronunciation if you know how to say it properly. So let's start with this word. If you were to pronounce this word how it's spelled, you'd probably pronounce it mortgage. But the R and the T are silent and the suffix does not sound like age. It actually sounds like mortgage, not mortgage, mortgage. I recommend looking at online dictionaries that have an audio function that you can listen to how a word sounds, and this is what helps me a lot of the times when I don't know how to pronounce a word. The second word is this one. This word has a silent G and a silent E. So to pronounce this word, you just say the 3 middle letters. Gnome, gnome. The third word is this one. It's not my favorite word and it's not one that I use often, but it's definitely one of the weirdest spelled words in the dictionary. So this word is actually quite easy to pronounce if you just take out the letter G. So you pronounce it phlegm, phlegm. That G in the middle is so unnecessary, it just makes the word look complicated when it's actually quite a simple pronunciation, phlegm. Number 4 is this one. This is a word that I constantly mispronounce and I have to really think about it when I'm trying to pronounce it to not say it wrong. It has a silent L, but nothing about this word and the way that it's spelled gives you an idea of how to pronounce it. It's actually pronounced kernel, kernel. It's such a strange pronunciation. It sounds like there should be an E there somewhere, but that's the way it's spelled. The O sound is not pronounced the way that you expect it to, and the L is silent. So it sounds like kernel. Number 5 is this one. A very common word that we use on a regular basis, but that's often misspelled or mispronounced. So this word has a silent D, and it sounds like Wednesday. Wednesday. It's not Wednesday, it's Wednesday. Number 6 is this one. This one has a silent C, so you say it indict, not indict, indict. Number 7. This word is so unfair on anyone learning to speak English. It just doesn't look at all how it would be spelled. So the CH is silent and the letter A doesn't sound like A. The way you say that word is yacht, yacht. So it would be much easier if it was just spelled Y-O-T, yacht. But anyway, it's not spelled like that and it's definitely one that gets a lot of people. Number 8, this is a fairly straightforward one with just a silent G. So you don't say it gnaw, you say it gnaw, gnaw. Number 9, this word has a silent B and the letter T doesn't quite sound as strong as you would expect it to. So it sounds like subtle, subtle. So it's not subtle, it's subtle. Number 10, this is one of the first words that comes up on Google when you type, how do you pronounce? And it comes up with this word. So this word has a silent P, a silent L, and a very long A. So it sounds like psalm, psalm. It's not psalm, it's psalm. Number 11, this word would sound like receipt if you pronounced it how you spell it, but the P is silent, so you say receipt. This word has a silent O, so it's pronounced jeopardy, not jeopardy or jeopardy, jeopardy. Number 13, this is one of the words that I constantly find myself thinking about how to pronounce this word, but it's actually really simple. It has a silent TH, so it sounds like asthma. Asthma. I hate this word. I think the TH is already such a hard sound to learn when you're learning English as a second language. So to put that in the middle and to make it silent causes so much confusion because it makes you think like it would be asthma, asthma, but it's not. It's asthma. So why put the TH in there? I don't know, but yeah, so you pronounce it asthma. Number 14, this is a word that I cannot get it right. I always look at it and say it wrong first, and then I remind myself, no, that's not how you say it. So the way to pronounce this word, it has a silent U, so you say it gauge, not gorge, how I sometimes want to say gauge. And last but not least, it's this word. Now, this word does not have any silent letters, and I included this word on purpose because so many people make the mistake of thinking that the R is silent, but it's not. There are no silent R's in this word. You actually pronounce all of the letters, and the way you say it is February. It's so hard to say that R in February, and I can see why a lot of people just say February. It's become so common for people to say February that it's actually accepted to say February instead of February. So yeah, the correct way is February, but February is accepted. But if you want to say it properly, say it February. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you learned something new or found it interesting. If you did, make sure to give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're new, and also subscribe to my weekly newsletter. I'll leave a link to it in the description box below. It's free to subscribe. All you need is an email address and you'll receive it in your email inbox every Sunday. I hope you're having a lovely day, and I'll see you next week. Bye!